tó ara ò ní tán lé alára o a tún ti gbé mi ìdè gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe tiwa èyí tí mo wá gbédè yìí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láwọn agbègbè àti láwọn ìpínlẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan ni bó bá ti ya yín àròyẹnu tèmi kọ́ lẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ já lọ gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu àwọn tó ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí bàbá wa padà dé ká tẹ̀síwájú lórí ètò ó ti yá.
I am your friend Dr. Charles Apoki. Professor Wole Soyinka goofed. He misfired when he said that His Excellency Peter Obi is not qualified to rule Nigeria because his team is incompetent. I respect him as a Nobel laureate, but he is living in the past. According to Dati Baba Ahmed, that speaking English of the 1960s is not relevant in this generation. Point number one, I did videos in the time past that this generation will question everything and question any person. This generation, the Bible says, do not touch my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Touch is T-O-U-C-H in that place. But this generation, they can T-O-R-C-H the anointed, burn the anointed, and do him harm, and disgrace him. They don't fear any person because they've been pushed to the wall. They've been frustrated by the inadequacies and stupidity of my generation. So they don't have respect for any of us. So when you think that you are Wole Soyinka, you are a Nobel laureate, you are one person, you are bishop this, archbishop this, pastor this. This generation is disappointed in religion, elders, disappointed in the politicians of my era and behind. So don't sit in a pedestal and think that you're a superstar. They will pull you down and tear you to shreds. We messed up. Point number two. Wole Soyinka should come to the political podium with clean hands. He led a mob against Goodluck Jonathan that carried a coffin with Goodluck Jonathan's effigy in it. That contributed a great deal to the depression that Goodluck Jonathan's mother suffered and died. To see your son's coffin, Professor Wole Soyinka and some prominent religious leaders who are now quiet were in the forefront of that push against Goodluck Jonathan. And so he has no moral justification to condemn any person for insulting or abusing him or dragging him. This generation has seen what my generation has done. Point number three. Professor Wole Soyinka is the founder of the Pirates Confraternity. I happen to have classmates, friends, neighbors, and associates in that confraternity. I have spoken in their Barracuda feasts. I've done lectures for them in my office via Skype or whatever, Zoom, to his deck in the United States in New York. The Pirates Confraternity stood for injustice, stood against corruption, and stood for the development of humanity and excellence. I remember when they used to donate blood and cook for us when workers were on strike. They would cook, they would run the kitchen, they would control traffic and do so many humanitarian gestures. But recently, they sang a song. Hand they shake, leg they shake. Papa, we not well. If they shout a milo con, That's against President Bola Tinubu, a former governor, a former NEDACO leader. Your Pirates Confraternity sang that song. And another one with the Bala Blue song. What did you say? Did that disqualify you, Professor Wole Soyinka, from heading an organization if you are appointed? Will that disqualify you? I ask another question. Prof, I'm lawyer, sir. The Pirates Confraternity you formed, how much control do you have over the activities? You formed that. Peter Obi did not form the obedient movement. Peter Obi, if you are preparing a salt solution in the lab, if you want to crystallize salt from it, you just take a grain of salt and put it inside. The salt in the solution, maybe like potassium chloride or whatever, will start crystallizing around that salt. It's like the way pearls are formed in oysters. A grain, and then the oyster will start secreting pearly material around it. People crystallized around Peter Obi, people who were tired of the corruption, of the backwardness of our nation, the things you fought for this country to become, are being desecrated. Those are the people who crystallized around Peter Obi. So, will somebody have disqualified you from winning the Nobel Prize because out of Pirates Confraternity, Buccaneers, Eye, Black Axe, and other ones, Vikings, derived their motivation, and then the cult wars and whatever we are having in this country, would it be ascribable to you and prevent you from winning the Nobel Prize? Prof, sometimes we need to reason, we need to think. Prof, sir, I think you misfired. You are out of touch with reality. You have eaten something that is preventing you from speaking well. Sometimes when you pack too much pepper fruit inside your mouth, you find it difficult to speak well. I think you benefited from Tinubu one way or the other, either through sponsorship or relationship, because I find it difficult to believe that you are a tribal bigot, that you have degenerated to that level. I believe you misfired. Prof, this generation, social media, they abuse any person. Social media is a public toilet. If you can't bear the stench, behave like Tinubu that does not watch social media. And you must be very careful what you comment and what you say. Prof, you misfired. You tried in the time past. Your time has passed. Enjoy your retirement. Even me talking, I'm extremely careful, because what is coming up next is not just the anger of abuse. When these Nigerians, these poor Nigerians, are pushed to the wall, they will fight back. Remember the way they looted warehouses filled with palliatives. What is coming up next, if this country does not improve in the next 3 years, is going to be more than, let's leave it. But I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki.
tó ẹ mà káàbọ̀ o gbogbo èèyàn olólùfẹ́ wa nínú ilé tẹ̀ ń gbádùn àwọn ètò wa ó dẹ̀ dá mi lójú pé èyí tẹ́ wò yìí ẹ ti rí kókó gbámúnú ẹ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí n ṣe wàhálà jù nítorí pé èmi mọ̀ pé èèyàn ọlọ́gbọ́n olóye gbajúmọ̀ èèyàn lẹ́yìn tẹ̀ wà nílé tẹ̀ ń wo àwọn ètò wa. Ẹ ṣáà máa bá wa ṣàsọwọ́ bá a ṣe mú wá fún yín lẹ́lẹ́yọ̀ẹ̀yọ̀. Títí wá dìgbà míì táwọn ìjọba àfojúrin lórí ìkànnì Wo TV pẹ̀lú àkọ́tún ètò gbáǹkọ́gbì míì. Ẹ ti mọ̀ mí kí n má wulẹ̀ dárúkọ ara mi mọ́. Èmi ń lọ mò ń padà bọ̀. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ má kó lórí ìkànnì Wo TV àmọ́ ẹ má bá mi like, ẹ má share, kẹ́dẹ̀ má subscribe. Títí wá dìgbà yẹn ńkọ́ ire o.